In the personal story segment tonight, an internet personality known for making hoax videos now claims he was kicked off a Delta Airlines flight in London this morning because he was speaking Arabic in a phone call to his mother and a friend. Here's what Adam Sela claims happened.
We spoke a different language on the plane, and now we're getting kicked out.
That's insane.
Now we're getting kicked out. We're getting kicked out because we spoke a different language. This is 2016. 2016. Look, Delta Airlines are kicking us out because we spoke a different language. Because we spoke a different language. Thank you so much. You guys are racist. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe it. I spoke a word, a different language, and you said you feel uncomfortable because I spoke a different language. I can't believe it. I can't believe my eyes.
Why are you guys doing that?
Because we spoke a different language.
That's so sad. That is so upsetting.
And you guys, are you serious? I'm about to cry right now, seriously. Because we said a word in a different language, and there's 6 white people against us bearded men.
Delta says it is investigating the incident, but Sela's version of the story is already being disputed by other people on the plane. Joining us now for reaction in Los Angeles is Brian Claypool, a civil rights attorney, and Wendy Patrick, a trial attorney. So I just want to clear the air here in the spirit of full disclosure. I am a gold medallion member at Delta, very, very close to platinum medallion. Okay. And I'm always in the Sky Lounge. I just want to put that out there so no one can say I'm in the tank here. But if you look at this guy's track record, he's a notorious hoaxer. He's done this numerous times, and the playbook seems to be make white Americans look Islamophobic. So when something like this happens and you only see half the video, you kind of have to wonder what's really going on here. Now, if you're on a plane and 20 people complain that you're being a disruptive force and it's making those 20 people feel uncomfortable, doesn't it make sense that this person might be contacted and might be asked to leave the airplane? I'll start with you.
Jesse, it's a balance. I was going to say it's a balance of safety over sensitivity. And, you know, Brian and I usually are in court with he said, she said. This is he said, they said. 20 people created, they said these men were creating a disturbance. That's an environment where Delta's going to really value safety over sensitivity. In other words, they don't tolerate discrimination, but they also don't tolerate disruption. I'd want to see more of the story before arriving at any kind of a conclusion in this case.
All right, Brian, let's hear from you.
Calling your mom is disruption? Jesse, calling your mom on the phone is disruption?
Maybe they were having a huge fight. Maybe mom was mad he wasn't coming back for the holidays. You don't know what happened. And you don't know what happened because there's no video of it. So you don't even know if he was talking to his mother, and people on the plane dispute that he was talking to his mother. So you don't know, do you?
Well, look, this, I looked up the motto, Jesse. You probably know the motto for Delta Airlines. Their claim is the most trusted airlines in the world. Their new motto should be the most insensitive airlines in the world. This incident is about 2 things. 2 words, racial profiling. No question about it. There are no red flags at all, Jesse, leading up to people reporting Sela. For example, nothing raised a red flag when he went through security. Nothing that he did other than talking on the phone raised a red flag. Remember the shoe bomber case? I could see if somebody saw him maybe fiddling around with a lighter or fiddling around with his ankle, but no. People just reported him because he's speaking Arabic. I mean, this sets race relations back 50 years.
Brian, you don't know what happened because you weren't on the plane. And you also don't know what happened because there is no video of what happened until after the incident. So for you to make all these claims like you know exactly what happened, you don't know. So why don't you let the facts come out before you jump to conclusions like 20 racist people on a plane got this guy booted? Right, Wendy?
What we should be doing now, Jesse and Brian, what we should be doing now, instead of finger pointing, we should be fact checking. What was the disturbance that these men created that caused 20 passengers to say that they felt uncomfortable? Because the 3 of us don't know that, and the investigation is continuing, it's impossible to know whether Delta is a culture of respect, as they say, or racism, as he says. But in order to find that out and to find out whether or not they actually did violate their motto, as Brian says, we're going to have to learn the rest of the story, just like we would in a real court. We're trying
Right.
this case in the court of public opinion.
Wait, are you
when
kidding
it
me?
should be tried
No.
in a court of law.
You know what this looks like? This looks like that has the potential of being one of those fake news stories that gets picked up, goes viral, and the
No.
next day we find out what really happened,
can't-
and everyone's already moved on. But we got to run, guys.
forward
Thank you
to
very
that.
much. I will see you in the Sky Lounge.